What's going on, guys? This is Pokemon Mystery Mail Day number 52. Before I get into it, thank you everybody who's subscribed and stayed subscribed. I know I didn't make anything these last 2 days, or maybe it's only been a day. I've had a ton of work and just balancing family time and trying to make content. Okay, so let's get into this. I think this is the last day I have to open this stuff up and review it with the new eBay policy. But yeah, let's get into it. And I don't know about you guys. I don't know how some of you feel about Yu-Gi-Oh! But Yu-Gi-Oh! Was kind of my first love as far as TCG goes. Yu-Gi-Oh! Really is the thing that got me into cards. I like the math involved. I liked the effects and the simplicity. The game now has gotten really, really complicated, but I am definitely considering investing into Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, into specific cards like the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Those cards in first edition are starting to really go up. And if they follow the same trend that Pokemon, that the infamous Charizard, the prices that card has risen to, it's definitely worth thinking about. Also, to be honest, I think the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, like the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Card artworks, like there's just, not only is it nostalgic, but I think that artwork just, I don't know, it makes me feel some type of way. I love Pokemon, and I love the nostalgia that I get from collecting Pokemon, but the artwork specifically that Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards have, it's just, you can't beat it. It's fantastic. And I've been wondering, as I got back into cards and selling stuff, I've been wondering, like, why doesn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff sell for more? And I checked back in with the market last night, and I looked up some cards, and they were more expensive than they were a year or 2 years ago, when I was checking this stuff. Anyways, though, let's get into it. We've got a big box. I'm going to save that for last. And we're going to open these bubble mailers. So let's go. Max Holbrook. Thank you, buddy. Sometimes there's like a business, an LLC name. I don't know if people want me to use their full names or not, but thanks. I appreciate it. All right, let's get into this. Whatever it is, I know after my last experience of getting an expensive card in a bubble mailer, I know that it's probably not anything too crazy. We've got our trusty Husky, as always. All right. Bear with me. I just got back from the gym. I'm tired. All right. Trying to take care of myself. Above all else, you should take care of yourself. All right, let's get into it. All right, so we've got our HolbyHobbies. Then again, we have no idea what's in here yet, so let's just go ahead and get this open. Awesome. Right off the bat, I can tell this card looks beautiful. Thank you so much. If you're a subscriber, be sure to comment the link to your eBay store. This card is absolutely fantastic. So I'm moving away a little bit from Aquapolis and Skyridge. I've gotten most of the cards right now. There's a couple cards that just aren't quite in my budget, and I'm waiting for auctions for those cards. But so I've started a little bit on Expedition. I have like 3 of the hollows, or 4 or 5 of the hollows in Expedition out of the 32. But I really like this hollow, and I really wanted to focus on the first pages of those sets in my binder for the master sets. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and show you guys. It might not be super clear. I am going to open this up and get a better visual on it. Very well packaged. Nothing extra, no extra gifts, and that's fine. I definitely told everybody that I have a YouTube, but the packaging was extremely professional. We've got a really nice loose sleeve here. I love those because they're soft. They don't damage the card. You've also got a pull tab right here. I really need to get these in for shipping out cards. I really like that there's a pull tab right there. I'm almost tempted to put it in the binder that way, but I'm not going to. all the cards in my binder that are holographic should have pull tabs. That way I can get them out in the future if I want to grade them. Getting cards out of a binder isn't the easiest thing in the world. So, you know, I really wanted to have binder sets, but I think at the end of the day, I'm still a bigger fan of graded cards. They're just so fucking expensive. So I'm going with the raw cards, and I'm just going to make a binder. Also, the binder makes cards that are a little more worn or played. It makes them look a little bit better. So it makes me feel better about the purchases. But I'm gonna slip this just out of the sleeve enough to show you guys how minty this card is. I mean, just from back here, you guys can see how minty this card is. We've got our Expedition Cloyster. The holo on this card is absolutely fantastic. Super stoked about it. It looks dope. Definitely a great way to start the day with a really strong card coming in the mail. And what card of the set is this? This is number 8. So this is in the first sleeve, number 8. It looks like it's behind, it's got some cracked ice behind it or something. Maybe that's a river flowing. I'm honestly not too sure what I'm looking at right there. I honestly have no idea what the heck that's supposed to be. But it's a really, really good card. And I mean, for Cloyster, a card that doesn't get a lot of clout, Cloyster definitely got its fame in Expedition. This is a really, really nice holo. And I'm surprised I got it for what I got it for. I think I got it for 40 bucks, maybe 50 bucks. These are the finds that you want. You want near mint cards for 40 or 50 bucks from these sets. Expedition, Skyridge, Aquapolis. You can get some really good deals. So that is a beautiful card. It's a beautiful card. I'm going to go ahead and put that off to the side. Let's get into the next one. Thank you, HolbyHobbies. I'll make sure to leave some good feedback. Okay. And, you know, that last video, my recent video where I had the bent up Rayquaza, I think that bubble mailing is fine. But like, I was so bent out of shape about that card. But all in all, if you are shipping a $300 card, a $200 card, and it doesn't have more protection, I don't know. I think that's a recipe for disaster. But graded cards, you can ship those all day in a bubble mailer. Who cares? They're graded. They're in a slab. All right, so nothing extra in here, but I am gonna shout them out. Wait a minute. There's no postal anything. Wait a minute. Okay, Seth McCullough. Thanks, Seth. Not sure what the business was called, but I appreciate you, Seth. If you did subscribe, you can comment your eBay link. All right, so it looks like we got another winner here, and thank God they used masking tape. Masking tape makes it a lot easier. I'm not a big fan of the whole taping the top of the top loader anyways. I think it's a little bit overkill. But, okay. All right, so we've got... Yeah, so this card's a little bit rougher, but it's okay. It's a binder filler. There's nothing special about this card. I think I paid like $7 or something. Here we have a Victory Bell. It does have a nice background, though. There's like a forest behind it or something. We got some trees. It's letting out some kind of poison. I mean, for $7, I'm not complaining. It's a binder filler. And honestly, the card looks pretty good, but it has a pretty big dent up top. It has a pretty big dent. You guys should be able to see that. Maybe not. There we go. If we get the light on it just right, you guys should be able to see right here. Right here, we've got a dent. And a little bit of separation. Pretty unfortunate, because I definitely didn't see that. It wasn't really a well-lit photo. So I definitely didn't see that, but whatever. The sheen on the card is still good. The holo looks fantastic. And let's move on. And I've got that card filled for number 30 of 32. I feel like like all the other cards that are holos, it's like they're just not that popular of holos, so they're really easy to get. But then there's cards like Arcanine and Gengar from the Gengar from Skyridge and the Arcanine from Skyridge, and those are like so expensive. I'm glad I got at least one of those out of the way. All right, we got a Nick Cruz. All right, Nick. Hopefully you got some gifties in here. I'm hoping to get something extra one of these days. Seems like none of the sellers are wanting to throw anything extra in there, and that's cool, but it's just a really easy way to do business. The more you give, the more you get. Okay. Now, at least it was between cardboard, so there's that. All right, and beautiful. No surprises here. The card is played, but no surprises here. No surprises here at all. Man, for being moderately played, I don't see it. I don't see it at all. This person actually underassessed this card, in my opinion. This card is beautiful. Fuck, guys. This card is really beautiful. First off, let's just look at the back of this card. Look at that. How is that moderately played? I mean, I'm stoked. I paid $100 for this card. Typically in this condition, they go for $200. Against my black shirt, you can see there's one tiny little white dot at the top there. But the sides are flawless. The bottom's flawless. I don't get it, guys. I don't see how this is moderately played. But that's really awesome. That's really awesome when someone underassesses a card and no one bids on it. And I get it for half price, in my opinion. Look at that. Look at the sheen on this holo. I mean, wow. I mean, that's pretty substantial. For a card of this caliber, this is another one of those cards that's really a pretty expensive card in Skyridge if you can get it near mint. Let's get it on that external light. There we go. Show that holo pattern so you guys can see that. Really beautiful, guys. Really a beautiful card. Definitely glad to have added to the set. Let me just make sure it's not like German or something. No, it's English. Like, I thought maybe I messed up or something because it's such a good deal. In my opinion, $100 for this card in this condition. And it's got a swirl. Is that a swirl? I think it's got a swirl in there. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe if I show it in the camera a little bit more, we'll catch a swirl somewhere. And the holo is beautiful. I mean, not only is the sheen, yeah, there's a swirl. There's a swirl right behind him. Now, I think I saw a different swirl, but either way, guys, this is a gorgeous card. Very happy with this one. I don't see how it is moderately played in any way. Super stoked. So we've got that one. We've got the Victory Bell. Okay, so 3 holos came in. They're all decent shape. They came in successfully. All right, let's get this guy open. I like, first off, that they used a box. It's just more rigid. It's more protection, in my opinion. It's more expensive, too. So, you know, it definitely doesn't help the seller out. They're going out of their way to use boxes. I shipped all my stuff in boxes in the beginning. Mostly because I didn't know how to ship otherwise, but... And we have a lot of bubble wrap here. That's the kind of thing I like to see. We have a lot of bubble wrap. Look how wrapped this thing is. Now, that's not a lot of tape. This is how I like to get my stuff. I like it to be well wrapped, packaged, but easy to get to. Like, it's just wrapped. And, you know, I think some people might think, oh, no, that's just lazy. They just wrapped it in bubble. I don't. I disagree. I think that the fact that they wrapped it in bubble nicely like that and loose made it really easy to get to. Makes it easier to finish my video. And they did add some extras. They added some, what looks like could be old like OG Digimon cards. Or it could be some newer stuff. I'm not entirely sure. It looked kind of played. So I kind of highly doubt it's newer stuff because just the edge wear and the sides of these cards. So let's go ahead and got some creasing. Oh, this one's cool. These are really cool though. All right, we've got some of these. No idea what any of these are worth. Monster Rancher, Golem, Gangster, Gaboo, Hanger. Okay, so I don't know what this is. I think it's completely different from Digimon. Monster Rancher, I think it's a different kind of card game. So I might just gift those to the next person, even though I'm not entirely sure anybody would want those. But here we have 2 Digimon cards. Quite 1999. Yeah, these are original Digimon cards, which is pretty sick. It looks like this one is a common and one is a rare. I never had any Digimon. I do now, but I never had any Digimon. I have some new booster boxes, and I have a stack of older cards that I got in a collection. I think Digimon definitely have a way to go too. I loved watching a show. I definitely watched the show. Look at this. Did these not make you feel nostalgic? Come on. Come on. Most of us didn't have the cards, though. But we did watch the show. That was good stuff. All right, so we have an Overgrowth theme deck. If you're familiar with my Mercari, I mainly sell theme decks, so I'm always looking at auctions. I'm always looking locally. I'm always checking Craigslist and checking Goodwill and seeing if they have any theme decks that I can get for the cheap. This theme deck is pretty much mint. I mean, this thing is nice as heck, and I think I'm going to end up keeping it and not listing it. I actually don't even have a single Overgrowth theme deck that's open like this. They're either sealed or the seal is broken because I was looking for Shadowless cards, and the plastic cellophane is on there and the cards are sealed inside, but the seal is broken, or it's sealed. Anyways, I don't have any open decks like this, which I actually do play the cards with my wife occasionally if we have time. We used to do it, a year, 2 years ago. We did it more frequently. We don't do it as much now. But I love these decks because you can just get out 2 boxes and you can play each other, and the playing is super simple and it's really fun. It kind of reminds me of just like playing an old board game. And I like that they're pre-constructed. Yeah, this is a variant. It does not have the damage counters showing right here, so that's pretty cool. The side looks good. The top looks good. Yeah, this guy is just a really, really good condition. I paid $40 for this theme deck. Slam dunk. Slam dunk. All right, let's get this out and see what we're working with here. All right, so the lid has a little crease on it. That's about the only thing I could find. Even the inside of the box, usually it's a little bit yellowed, bright white. So, ooh, the decks look minty. Or the cards look minty. All right, so we've got the extra stuff here. It looks like it comes with everything. Yep, deck list, counters, rule book. That's everything. So it's complete, other than the coin. All right. Okay, we want to be real careful with that stuff. All right, now, the kicker about this is that if the cards are mint, that means that there is oh, wow, guys. This theme deck is mint. Look at that. Look at how white these cards are. Usually they'll be a little gray or a little damaged. These things are minty fresh. So we've got a theme deck here. Let's see if it's got the 60 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got our Gyarados. I'm going to show that to you guys and sleeve it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. And the Gyarados is down here. So we have a full, complete 60 card deck, which is fantastic. I'm going to actually put one of these in a team bag just so the deck is protected. I want to keep all these nice and minty. And this Gyarados, Just fantastic. Wow. Wow, the centering is freaking perfect on this guy. Okay, guys, so I actually think this Gyarados could potentially be like a 9 or a 10 easily, which they aren't worth much. The unlimited base set cards aren't worth much, but whoa. This card is minty. So I think it would get an 8 or a 9, and that's being harsh. I think there's potential. It just has one tiny little nick. It just has one tiny little white dot on the top. Otherwise, you guys can even see from the reflection off this card. This is a mint card. This is a really mint card. It looks really good. You can see that there's no other whitening, no other edge wear. Man, I've never seen one of these raw like this in this kind of condition. I ordered one from my binder that was, you know, in a lightly played condition, but it didn't have a sheen the way this one does. It's harder to show that on these older hollows. The Cosmos hollows show so much easier. You guys can see that a good bit there. But the sheen on the card shows perfect. I mean, that hollow is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Man. Gyarados. I mean, it's definitely one of the favorites. Dragon Serpent thing. Definitely one of the favorites. Get this guy in a sleeve ASAP. And don't know where any of my sleeves are, so I will do that after the video. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for checking out the video. We had a successful Pokemon Mystery Mail Day, number 52. We got some extra Digimon cards. It was a light extra haul, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Anyways, we got everything safely, and we got a surprise. The theme deck was really in mint condition. I'll have to leave a good review for that seller. Definitely happy with what I got, and could easily make money reselling that right now. Probably going to keep it, though. Anyways, peace out, guys. Have a great day.